Ever feel like launching a Facebook campaign is just burning your rent money and praying the smoke somehow brings in customers? Yeah, we've all experienced that. You click publish, sit back, and nothing but silence. But then there is Alex Hormozi. The guy spends millions a month on ads. He's currently running over 1700 active ads on treats it like vending machine. He puts $1 in and gets $5 out every single time. So what does he know that we don't? Is it some secret button in the ad manager? No, it's actually way simpler and honestly a little bit annoying once you realize how much time we have been wasting on the wrong stuff. Today, we are breaking down the Hormozi ad strategy so you can stop donating to Mark Zuckerberg and actually start growing your business. In the next 10 minutes, we are going deep. I'm going to show you the massive shift from interest-based targeting to what we call creative-led targeting. We are going to look at how the algorithm now acts like a heat-seeking missile for your perfect customers if you know how to feed it the right data. I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up from scratch even if you are not spending millions yet. Let's get into the math of why the old way of running ads is officially dead. Anyway, really quick, just so you know who's actually talking to you, I'm Adam Koch. I'm the co-founder over at Royal Marketing Agency. Just in the last 3 years, our team has handled over 25 million in ad spend for more than 50 different clients. So to really get why our approach, what we call the Andromeda System, works so well, we have to look back at the great rest of 2021. You know the whole iOS 14 nightmare? Before that, Facebook was basically a sniper. It knew exactly what you ate for breakfast and you were about to buy before you even did. But when those privacy laws changed, the sniper went blind and most marketers totally panicked. They spent months trying to find hacks or workarounds to get the tracking back. But the winner like Hormozi realized something huge. Facebook's AI was not dying. It was just evolving into a machine learning beast. So here is the core thesis of this whole video. The creative is the targeting. I know it sounds a bit backward, right? But think about it. If you put out a video and the first thing you say is, here is the best way to scale a SaaS company, who on earth is going to watch more than 3 seconds of that? Only people who actually own or work in SaaS. Everyone else is scrolling past to find cat videos. By the time the one interested person hits the 10-second mark, Facebook's AI has already read the caption, analyzed the content, and tagged the viewer as prime lead. But wait, it gets weirder. When you use what we call broad targeting, which basically means you leave the interest section empty, you are actually giving Facebook a massive pool of millions of people to play with. Within the huge crowd, the AI starts fishing with your video. Once it finds a tiny group of people who care, it uses its massive computing power to find 100,000 more just like them. The truth is, when you try to help Facebook by adding interest like business or entrepreneurship, you are actually putting handcuffs on the AI. You are preventing it from finding your cheapest customers in places you never would have thought to look. You've got to stop trying to outsmart the machine and start feeding it better content.
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Adam, if I just leave the targeting open and pray, isn't it that just gambling? So here's the thing. The Andromeda system is not just going broad and hoping for the best. That's how you actually burn your money. Andromeda is a structured 3-pillar framework that turns Facebook's AI into your personal private investigator. Let's break down how this actually works in the real world. So the first pillar, spotting the hook factory. And the second pillar is identifying the DCO, dynamic creative. And the last one, the 3-second rule. Alright, let's go behind the curtain. We'll go to the Google, write Meta Ad Library in the search box, and here is the website that we want. We have here to select the location if we know we are interested in a specific market or we know our competitor running ads in a specific country, so we can select it. In our case, we will go with all and add category all ads, and here we will write keyword or advertiser name to check their ads. So here is Alex Hormozi in our case. We can know how many ads he has. Active ads 270, and here we can use some filters that will help to narrow down or give more information if we are interested for one of them. So for language, if they are promoting different languages, we can select them. For Alex, he has one, so we'll go with all languages. For all platforms, we have Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, Messenger, WhatsApp, and Threads. We can select all of them. If you are interested to check one of them, you can select it specifically. For media type, we can go with images, images and memes, videos, and no images or videos. And the last one, active ads, inactive ads. For me, I would suggest to go with active ads, since if they have a winning ad, it would be under active, not inactive ads. But if you have a general look or a broad look about the ads that they have run this specific brand or the ad manager, so you can select both of them in this case. So here we have 3 different videos. We will check this ad 1, the ad B, and ad C. So we will go with ad A and check the first hook.
If your business is doing between $1 and $3 million a year, you're in what we...
So he said, if your business is doing between 1 to 3 million a year, so this first hook for ad A. If you go to the ad B here,
business owner over $1 million a year, I'd like...
If you are a business owner making 1 million a year, so this ad B. For ad C,
if you're a business owner, I'd like to...
If you are a business owner, he didn't mention any earning amount, so this ad C. So as you see, he's testing 3 different filters for the exact same video. This is exactly what I meant by the hook is the filter. See, he's not going into the back end and asking Facebook to find entrepreneurs or high net worth individual who make 1 million, 3 million in the setting of the campaign. He's letting the text, the hook, on the scroll past. In ad 1, he mentioned if you are earning between 1 to 3 million, so people who are really making this amount will interact with this. The second one, if you are making 1 million, so he's targeting a different audience. And the last one, if you are a business owner. So this is why the hook is the filter. The 3 videos has the same background, has the same shirt, probably recorded in the same exact setting, but the hook is different. So we are going to explain the second pillar of Hormozi strategy, the diversity play. If you scroll through this 270 active ads, you will notice something. It's not just the same video over and over. Alex is obsessed with the creative diversity. See, some people only stop for professional studio look, others will only watch if it looks like a raw behind the scenes clip. So look at what he's doing here.
Plastic surgeons, dentists, orthodontist, anybody you got, a smart person who did a lot of education, who charged a lot of money but really hard to find, and I only had one lever to pull, this is what I would do to...
So I would call this video the coffee chat. Right here, he's sitting there talking to the camera like a friend. It's a low pressure, high trust. Let's check another video.
If you want a landscaping company to over $1 million a year and you want to scale, I have a free gift for you. And so my team spent 200 plus hours.
So you see, at this video, I will name it as a walk and talk. He's literally walking down the street, camera shaking a bit. It feels urgent, like he just had a genius idea and had to tell you right away, right? Another video here, let's check that.
If you take one thing away from this whole thing, is that no one knows you exist. Right. That's it. You have a pure advertising problem.
So here the podcast vibe. He's on the couch with the high-end mic. This screams authority and status. And if we check and scroll more and more, we will see the visual, statistic images, carousel, and he's got statistic slides for the people who would rather read a quick tip than watch a 60-second video. So here's the secret sauce. By giving Meta all these different types of content, what we call placement diversity, he's letting the AI decide who gets what. The AI might realize, hi, Adam only watch podcast clips, but his business partner only clicks on carousels. By providing both, Alex wins either way. He's testing how he says it and where he's standing when he does. He's feeding the machine a buffet and letting the machine pick its favorite meal. And this is the last pillar in Hormozi's strategy, the 3-second rule. Survival for the winning ads. If you scroll down, I can find ads that have been active for 6 months and more. Why are they still there? Because they passed the 3-second rule. Their hook rate stayed above 25% and they earned their stay. But then look at the ones from yesterday. There are dozens of them. Most of these will be dead by next week. But he launched fast, looks at the hook rate, and if people are not stopping the scroll, he kills the ad and tries a new hook. He doesn't get emotionally attached to his videos. He treats them like employees. If they don't perform, they are fired.
So here is the reality check. Most people are still running ads like it's 2018. They are sitting there clicking through endless interest boxes, business, golf, luxury watches, and then they wonder why they are not making any money. It's frustrating, right? You feel like you are doing everything the expert told you to do, but nothing is happening. But as we just saw with the Andromeda system, the game has totally changed. The algorithm is not a puzzle you need to crack anymore. If you are giving the machine average videos and those old restrictive settings, you are going to keep getting average results. It's that simple. But when you switch to creative lead targeting, everything flips. You stop chasing the algorithm and trying to find your customers. Instead, you let the AI, which is incredibly smart, actually find your customers for you. It's like turning a steep uphill climb into an easy downhill slide. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss the next one. And please leave us a comment below letting me know what you want the next video to be about. I'm Adam Koch, thank you for watching.